I shouted at my friend for showing off using my child. Someone has to give it to her, and she cut us off. Plus update. I have a friend group of 5 women, including me. We are all the same age and we have been friends since we were 13. 4 of us, me included, have kids, with my 5-week-old son being the youngest. The 5th friend, Emily, doesn't have kids and hasn't really ever been in a relationship that lasted longer than a couple of weeks. Emily works in a daycare center and has been working there for over 10 years. Nowadays she mainly does admin work but sometimes covers shifts if someone is sick. So, she has a lot of experience with kids even though she doesn't have any herself. The problem with Emily is that she likes to make it known how good she is with kids. So, whenever we spend time together as a group with our kids, she acts like she knows best when it comes to kids. For example, if a kid is having a tantrum, she will insert herself in the situation instead of letting the mom take care of it. Or if a child is doing something it shouldn't, like eating too much candy, Emily will tell the child don't listen to mommy, Auntie Emily says it's fine. She also does this at bigger gatherings showing off her superior skills with kids while making us look like we don't know anything. I've talked about this with the other moms, and they find it annoying as well. We thought about saying something, but we agreed that taking care of children is such a big part of Emily's identity that it would really hurt her. On to the problem at hand. A couple of days ago we were hanging out again. Emily asked if she could hold my son and I said yes. A little later the baby started to cry. I went over and tried to take him back. Emily wouldn't let me and kept saying she knows how to do it and tries rocking the baby. I knew my son was hungry, so no amount of rocking was going to stop him from crying. I asked Emily again just to give me the baby and she again refused. I was getting upset and asked again and she just kept saying that she knows how to take care of a baby. I said I know but I need to take my baby. I was about to blow up but she had my son in her arms, so I didn't want to upset her. Suddenly she tried to take the baby to the other room, but I stopped her and almost forcefully took my son from her. I was seething and once I had set my son down, I let it all out. I shouted at her that she has no right to keep me from my child and that even with all her experience she can't go over me when it comes to my child. I also told her that I'm sick of her trying to show off her skills using my child. She was really upset and left shortly after. I don't think anything I said was wrong but am I the a-hole for shouting at her? My friends think it's something she needed to hear but going off on her like that might have been too much. Update. We tried contacting Emily right after that incident, but she just messaged our group chat that she was busy, and she'll get back to us. I managed to get hold of her and invited her to have coffee at my place on Sunday. We met with one other friend from the group. We thought having all of us there might be too much pressure. My husband took the baby to see my in-laws, so he wasn't there. It was a bit awkward and didn't get better. I started by apologizing for shouting at her but told her that keeping my child from me wasn't acceptable behavior from anyone. I told her that we know that she is good with kids and the kids like Auntie Emily very much but sometimes she oversteps and gets in the way of how we want to parent our children. My friend gave a couple of examples of the situations, but Emily refused to see any problem with her behavior. Emily got really defensive and told us that we are really ungrateful for all the help she has given and she has put so much effort into kids that aren't even hers. I told her that of course we are grateful for the help and all we need is for her to be a bit more mindful in certain situations. She doubled down on nothing being wrong about the way she acts. She also started getting nasty about our parenting and bringing up things that we did wrong. I know myself and my friends sometimes make mistakes as do all parents, but my friends are great moms who love their kids, and would do anything for them. Then she got really angry and told me that I didn't deserve my child as I didn't even want him. For context, I was hesitant to keep my child when I found out I was pregnant since I had had some mental health issues, and I was really scared that I would get PPD and might not handle taking care of a baby. I'm so happy that I decided to have him, but it was tough back then even with my husband being really supportive. That was the final straw and I kicked her out and told her she will never be allowed around my child. After she left, we called the others and told them what happened. We decided that we would take a step back from Emily for now. Emily has since blocked all of us on everything. One of our other mutual friends told us that Emily has been making Facebook posts about fake friends who don't appreciate her help and advice. She's not naming names, but everyone knows she's talking about us. Most people have seen her in action at get-togethers, so they understand where we're coming from. For now, we are keeping our distance and maybe if she realizes the problem and apologizes then we might reconsider.